absolute favorite. It is called The Little Prince, and it is actually a children's book which was originally written in French, but it is for everyone, no matter their age. It is such a beautiful story, and I don't even know how to describe it. It's about the little prince, and the little prince leaves his rose at his planet and he goes around the universe to these different planets and he meets different kinds of people. And then he comes to Earth and then he meets the boy who's actually telling us the story. The book is very metaphorical and it is so beautifully written. I still don't know how I should describe this book, so I'm going to quote it. I wonder, he said, whether the stars are set alight in heaven, so that one day each one of us may find his own again. Look at my planet. It is right there above us, but how far away it is. It is only with the heart that one can see rightly. What is essential is invisible to the eyes. It is the time you have wasted for your rose that makes your rose so important. Men have forgotten the truth, said the fox, but you must not forget it. You become responsible forever for what you have tamed. You are responsible for your rose. I love this book so much. It will leave you in tears. It will leave you wondering. This is the kind of book that deserves to be read slowly and where each word needs to be soaked in. So if you have few hours to spare, pick this one. It's actually a very small book. Another book that I'd like to recommend is called Maybe in Another Life by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I'm not exaggerating when I say that this book will change your whole perception of fate, destiny, and how choices affect us, affect our life. It is based on this theory that every time you make a decision, the universe splits into these alternate universes where the consequence of each choice is made, like all the possible choices is made. And it is not necessary that it is going to split in two alternate universes. The number of choices that are possible, it is going to split into those. And I know it sounds vague, but when you'll read this book, you'll get what it means. So we follow a girl in two alternate universes, and those two alternate universes are the consequences of a choice she makes. And then we see that how much a single choice changed her whole world. And then we see the outcome at the end. So if you're looking for a book which is a contemporary but still holds great meaning, then pick this one. The next book is my absolute favorite. It is called Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. I'm sure you've heard of this book or the 2019 Greta Gerwig movie that just came out. The movie is so amazing, but I don't think I would have loved the movie if I had not read the book first. So the book is set in 1860s. It is basically an American classic, and it follows the story of four March sisters, Jo, Amy, Beth, and Meg. It was written back in the time when society had a strict perception of what a woman should or shouldn't do. It still has. The little in the title actually means how society saw women as little, and how the whole point of a woman's life was to get married well. Though it was written far back in time, I could connect so much to the characters. Little woman means different things to different people. For me, it's about a family where the father is away in a war and they are trying to cope up with financial constraints, and still how they find happiness in the little things. It is about a girl who is far ahead of her time and she has big dreams. I think everyone gets something out of Little Women. Whenever I read this book, it makes me so happy, and I would also recommend the audiobook, which is available for free on Spotify, so you can read it as an audiobook. I cannot stop talking about Little Women. This is the last thing that I'll say. So everyone gets some value out of the book, and it gives you these amazing messages. For instance, their mother conducts this experiment and she's trying to teach the girls the importance of work in our lives. She says that, I quote here, "Then I am quite satisfied with the experiment and fancy that we shall not have to repeat it. Only don't go to the other extreme and delve like slaves. Have regular hours for work and play. Make each day both useful and pleasant, and prove that you understand the worth of time by employing it well. Then youth will be delightful, old age will bring few regrets, and life will become a beautiful success in spite of poverty. I can go on and talk about the little woman, but I see we have time constraints. So moving on to the next book, it is called Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe by Benjamin Alarcians. And I know I said the author's name wrong. So this book is set in El Paso, Texas in 1980s. The book follows the story of Ari from the point when Ari meets Dante at the swimming pool, and how they both meet each other and how their life changes from there on. So we actually follow him from the age of 15 to I guess the age of 17. This book is about friendship, about family, and about love. The writing is so beautiful, and I just can't express how beautiful it is. This book has won so many awards, and it actually deserves them. So if you're looking for a book that is raw and realistic and just beautifully written, pick this one.